And welcome back, folks. Yes, it's lots of stuff happening today. And as a matter of fact, lots of things took place last weekend as well. I just want to say a special good morning to the folks in the Ministry of Youth Empowerment. They had a successful Youth Expo event last week, Saturday, which was at the Youth Development Center. Incidentally, there was also that event at the martial arts event. Most of you may have remembered Mr. Coutin stopping by to inform you about that event, and he's here with me this morning. But this time he has a very special guest with him, Senior Master Augustus Mitchell Vildan. He's the president of the Caribbean Taekwondo Association. Gentlemen, special good morning and welcome.
Good morning.
Good. You're welcome. You're welcome. Mr. Coutin, if I could start with you first. How was the reception or the turnout last week, Saturday, at the workshop?
It was fabulous.
Good.
Yeah,
Good to hear.
Yeah. What happened, we didn't know it would have a youth expo.
Right.
After we get to know that, so we incorporated the whole thing together. And there was a lot of kids who was there with the parents and stuff, and that is what we really wanted, people to come out and see what the art is all about.
Excellent.
We had our exam that day. We did some training in health and safety and upgrading. I get upgrade also. Certification was given. The Minister of Sports was there. The PS was there. And it was really great.
Very good.
We continue this Sunday. So as we come here this morning to say thank you.
Yes. And I see Mr. Mitchell. Is it Mitchell or Vildan? Because I see Vildan after you. But Mitchell, Mr. Mitchell, and you are Grenadian by birth.
I'm a Grenadian, born in Lafayette, St. Andrews.
All right. And I see you smiling. What was the experience like for you last weekend for the workshop?
It was a gigantic experience with so many wonderful young people in the youth center and so many sort of dignitaries and the cultural show, and that we as martial artists was able to do a display.
Right.
You know, all students able to do a display so people can see, get a better flavor of martial arts and taekwondo.
Of course.
So I quite enjoy that.
Good.
Yeah.
You have been involved in martial arts, I assume, since you were way younger, like a 20s or, yeah?
Yes, I started practicing in 1973. My first promotion was in 1974 at Oxford. And I compete on the England team for many years. And in 1992, I became an official umpire in Holland. And then I traveled, you know, many different parts of the world with the founder of Taekwondo, General Choi Hong-hee, attending seminars and representing the country in the Congress, and you know. And then he's in 1990 or 91, I introduced the Taekwondo here formally. Before it was like in the 80s, just doing classes in Grenville and different places.
Right.
But
tell me a little bit about Taekwondo, Mr. Mitchell, because, you know, I'm looking at, in particular, you know, when they're in a competition setting, in a competitive way. Explain it to me. Just explain it in a broad manner for me.
Okay. First, what you've seen here is black belts doing demonstration, but the competitors will compete among themselves in different categories.
Right.
So whether they're lightweight, whether they're middleweight, heavyweight, they compete. And again, the categories is in the belt.
Right.
So they compete sparring, patterns, which is the fundamental movement, that's very important, and special technique and power. So there's 4 different areas.
Are you allowed to use your hands?
Okay. Taekwondo is foot, face, art, so hands and feet.
Okay.
So it's the hands is the te, the quan is the art, and foot, face, art. The other part is the foot.
Right.
Yeah, so you know, foot, face, art. So you use hands and feet to compete, as you can see. This is the fundamental movement. This is someone from Dominican Republic who will be coming to Grenada to help conduct seminars and develop.
Right.
He is performing high-grade patterns. So this is where the students get the technique from to compete among themselves,
right,
you know, and score their points and develop and shine, you know. So two people fighting. Maybe you may not see that, and we have a referee, which we develop people like Melvin and people from St. Andrews, to control the safety part and learning the commands and stop and start and warning, and it's a whole sort of aspect. It's like boxing. The formula is like boxing.
Yes.
However, we have rules.
Yes.
Sorry, am I sure? Okay. Okay.
You know what's really interesting? I'm really excited about our very own Andrea St. Bernard. I heard that she's just qualified for the Olympic Games.
Yeah.
And I incidentally overheard Melvin saying that, she's going to be doing some work with you. Tell me what is in store for persons in Grenada who are interested in becoming better or who want to learn more about Taekwondo. What are the plans?
Okay. The plans is to do workshops and conduct training and seminars and go around the schools to get more people involved to promote the Taekwondo. Working in partnership with businesses and organizations, because like I said, bringing instructors and masters here, sometimes over the years I stand the bill, but we know we need a bit more help and we need a bit of exposure. So children and family can benefit, and if you look back at the history, a lot of people from Grenada, and I must say Grenada, travel, started here but travel throughout the world and take part. We have someone went to Italy and they beat Russia and come back with a medal. We went to Puerto Rico just recently for the Pan Am, someone from St. Andrews, and they come back with medal. We have the Barbados, we had the Caribbean Championships 2010. Grenadians come back with medals. So Grenadians, has talent, and skills, and with the training and development and conducting seminars and people of interest, and involving the family and the businesses and tourism and all that, the art can shine a lot more within.
That's how we can grow. Yeah. Now, before we're completely out of time, Melvin, I know you wanted to mention some additional promotions that's been happening with a top magazine. This magazine is out of the UK.
Yeah.
UK magazine.
UK Today. And what UK Today have is Grenada, which Grenada is around the world. Okay, with Russia, Malta, Italy, just name it. And I believe it's a good tourism tools for the tourism industry to come on board with us to help push the sport, get the kids involved in it so we could get some more into the Olympic like Andrea St. Bernard, World Championship.
Oh, yes.
And get some of the kids off the block. I keep on stressing there's too much people sit down on the block doing nothing when the day come.
Yeah.
Okay, and we consuming too much junk.
Yep.
I need to touch on health. We consume too much junk. We have 3 meals a day, which is 1,000 meals a year. And at 40 years, I 40,000 meals. But how much of these meals are really live food?
Yeah.
So we need to balance your physical life, your mental life, and your spiritual life.
So true.
And this is what it's all about. Definitely.
How can one contact you? For instance, they're looking at this interview right now. They need to contact you to find out more information regarding Mr. Mitchell here and any sort of contact information that you can share with our viewers. Okay,
my phone number is 459-1630, or they could contact me at mel/vau/ghn@hotmail.com.
All right, let's get that number again, Melvin.
459-1630.
Right, so folks, if you want to find out more, learn more about the upcoming workshops, I know you don't have set dates yet. I assume you don't have set dates yet.
In
February, hopefully. But we're definitely going to keep you posted on that. It's an incredible workshop that you should become part of, and hopefully when you're having that one, we can get involved in that.
August, we have the 3rd Caribbean Championship. Hopefully, that's on the calendar already. So
where's that going to be happening?
It's going to be in St. George's at Montrouge, the youth center.
In Grenada?
Yes.
Yay!
And
excellent.
Our next great thing happening with us, the Argentinian team is paying for 8 of us to come to Argentina.
Wonderful.
So we do that in May.
Good.
Yeah.
Well, you know what? There's lots of things you got to keep me in contact, informed on, Milton, and you do have my number.
Yeah.
So just keep the information coming,
Thank you.
and I'll keep the information flowing.
Thank
But
you
gentlemen,
very
thank you
much.
so much for stopping by.
Yeah.
Keep up the good work
Okay,
and stay
thanks.
positive. And it's a pleasure meeting you, sir.
Pleasure.
Very
Thank
briefly.
you.
Very briefly. Thank you.